strategy of debt collection. I'm not going to get into your personal life. I don't want to know if you're under debt collection or if you're collecting debts. It's personal business and I don't need to know. Evaluating the effective strategy of debt collection speech given by Stanley Mark is going to be, the evaluator is going to be Ching Ji-min. Is Ching Ji-min here?
That's me.
Oh, you've been so quiet all night.
Yes.
Have you been here before?
It's my third time.
Okay. So you've heard Fernando's evaluation techniques and tips. You've been listening.
Yes.
Go tell them and give the evaluation. So let's give a round of applause to whom. Come over here. There has to be some body language here, right? So who's the next speaker? The next speaker is going to be
Mr. Stanley Mark.
I want you to welcome him to the stage.
Mr. Mark, take you to it.
Have you ever experienced difficulty in collecting debts?
Yes. All the time.
Who has suffered from bad debt problems? Raise your hands. A lot of you. Believe or not, there are people out there. There are always people out there to cheat you, not to pay for you. Believe or not.
Yes.
Yeah. If you have experienced bad debt problems, then you understand whatever I'm going to talk about is real. Some of them are large companies, believe me. It's amazing, you know, especially when you deal with big companies and your company is not so big. They try to really run you down. They try not to pay you. It's amazing. There are companies like this. What can you talk about all these problems? What do you want? What can you do? Sue them? Sue them all? If the amount of money is larger than $20,000 Singapore, it is a very time-consuming process to get your money back. First of all, you have to make a lot of efforts. You really have to talk to lawyers, to go through a lot of legal processes to sue them. And at the same time, believe or not, the legal fees will kill you. If the legal fees will cost an arm and a leg. The worst is that you may never win. At that time, you are losing on both ends. So what are you going to do with 20,000 or more debts? Small debts. Anything which is between probably $10,000 to $20,000, you have to apply to the so-called small claim tribunal.
Yes.
Have you ever gone through that?
Yes.
Have you?
Yes.
You have gone through that. Okay. And it's got to be smaller than $10,000 up to $20,000, and the loan has to be, or the debt has to happen within 1 year. If it is older than 1 year, you can't apply for a sort of help from the small claim tribunal. And the worst is that you, as a claimant, and the counterclaimant must be involved, and both of you have to submit all these online to the community justice and tribunal systems. It's a pain in the neck. How can you get the debtor to submit online together with you? And there's a fee, 3% for 20,000 to 20,000 loans. But what about foreign companies which are outside of Singapore? How do you sue them? But I have a strategy, and this strategy has worked for me, I have to emphasize, repeatedly. The business must be a sort of ongoing concern, and regardless of how big is the debt, and where it is located, and the size of the company. it works. It works for me repeatedly. And whether the company is famous or not famous, it has worked.
Wow.
Then you may guess, what should we do? I share with the real case. This is time tested, I've repeated it, and then guess what? This is a real case that I've gone through. The largest search engine in China. You know the name, I don't have to say anything. It is a very, very tedious process to open an account with them, and you have to put money inside the account before you even run the ad campaign. They promise you the balance of the funds will be refunded to you within 6 months. Okay, that's the case that I've gone through. I've got all the documentation done, submitted to them after the campaign. After 6 months, no refund. After 9 months, no refund. After 1 year, after the campaign, no refund. You may say that, hey, you have not taken any actions. All wrong. If you know how many emails that we have sent to them, how many calls that we have made to the customer center, I can tell you, the customer center staff are very apologetic. But no, because they keep saying to me that the finance department doesn't want to do it. I will refer this to your finance department, and they keep this. And then I said, what can I do? What can I do? It's a lot of money there, but they simply don't want to pay you. Give up? No way. But I've got some tips from a Chinese friend. He's a Chinese from China. He knows the trick. And he said, do this, and then you get money back. That's what I did. He said this is a well-known tactic in China, especially big companies. The senior manager they don't really know about what's happening. It is the finance department who wants to score points for the company. Now they can tell the senior managers, see, within this year I have kept so much money from all the advertisers, and we refuse to get them back to them. Then they score points, they get more bonuses. And it applies primarily to smaller advertisers, and especially foreign advertisers like us in Singapore. So it becomes a problem. Then you may say, well, what can we do? And here comes what I did, how to get the refund. I just sent one email, and this email is powerful medicine. The email listing all the actions that I could take. Within the same day, I replied from the company saying that, get your bank account details. Within 40 hours, I got the money back.
Wow!
And you can wonder what I did in the email, and that is the gist of the strategy. It has worked. I guarantee you, in future, if you need any advice from me, call me. Okay. This is the email. I'll post the case to all marketing groups in China as well as international markets, on Facebook, LinkedIn, forums, WeChat, etc. Which screenshots all the email that I sent to them and their reply. You have to show the evidence to all these people. Once I did that, their whole response is totally different. I got the money back within 48 hours. You may say that this is an isolated case. Yes or no? It's a repeated success. I did it again with another company, local Singapore company. It is selling smart glasses. I did the same thing. I got the money back. So, in a nutshell, the gist of it is to make the data famous. Make them famous among the existing and potential customers with proofs. They are all frightened because you are not talking to the general public. You talk to their customers. You make them so famous that nobody wants to deal with them. And then the finance department will be fired. if this has happened, so as a result, if in future you have the same problem, talk to me. I'll be more than happy to share with you tricks.
Wow.
Thank you.
That was great information.
Wow.
Okay, we're going to
Fantastic.
evaluate out here.
That's fine, thank you.
Changing.
You be famous, nobody wants to work with that many times.
I think you're it's great to
Nobody wants to
All right, everyone, calm down, calm down.
Get the camera so I can picture the camera.
Are you ready? Evaluation? The speech, not the content, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, great. Thank you, Stanley, for giving us a very informative speech.
Yes.
And one thing I like about his speech is that he has given a very good vocal variety. His introduction is superb, very good. Ask a lot of questions, get the audience to participate. So it brings a dry topic to us to make it more friendly. So I think that he did it very well. He gave very good vocal variety. He's a very good voice. He asked a lot of questions on the slides, so it's not too many words. So I think that was also quite well done. And he gave some body language, move around with his hands, and some emphasis. I think some areas I thought there could be some improvement. In terms of body, after some time it got a bit more technical. Because this is a general audience. Not everyone is like a potential debt collector. So some when you use the word debt, what is debt? We may not know. So try to use for a general audience a simple word. You owe me money, I owe you, I pay you. Things like this. So that one everyone will understand. So in the middle was a bit more technical. You somehow did not use your vocal variety as much. So I thought that you can try to be more conscious. And in terms of the tips, you gave very good tips. But I felt that instead of just telling us about your China friends, example, actually show it. Don't have to, you can show the copy of the email, what you wrote, maybe in the brief sentence. That will be more effective than to say, I wrote the email. But what is the content? We want to know what is the content. So we can take a picture next time. So that is one advice. And also, I think one area in terms of title, instead of saying how to collect your, debt collection, that is quite a technical title. Why don't we use the word, get your money back within 48 hours? I guarantee you.
Wow.
Wow.
Straight to the point, man.
We all learn together. The evaluator did a fantastic job. Give me a round of applause.
Wow.
Vocal variety, engagement, he asked all of them asked questions. But what about the organization of the speech? Which part is the opening, which part is the body, which part is the conclusion? That one we are not very clear. So I'm going to give you some tips. Sorry to correct you, okay? The slides, the wordings are well done, beautiful, white against this blue is easy to see, right? My recommendation is throughout the speech, you have only one color for your words. The words. If you can break it up in 2 or 3, even 3 colors to make it in one part, third part, blue, black, even red. The crucial part to get money back is red. So you have 3 parts so we can follow. These are the 3 parts. And at the moment, we don't know which is the head, which is the tail. We just go on all the way, one stretch. And I like the way he covers the words, right? That who has suffered from that before. Okay. Believe it or not. Put very big, okay. The worst people who business will know what to do, okay? Most of the time, you were reading from the words off. There's nothing from your expression, the way you need to express. It's better that you put the top in the heading here, and you speak from your heart, so you can connect the audience. You know what I mean? Practically, I think 90% you are reading from the script here. What can you do with this problem? I see. sue them. Would it be better if you put a court case?
I think this is effective.
This
Very effective.
Sue them?
Yeah, but this face sketch.
If the Queen says so.
It's okay.
Yeah, I think you remember.
Sue them. The words appropriate. You like this verse?
I think the face and the words were correct.
I think it provokes the funny.
Either that or LKY lah.
That one cannot.
Okay, this one. Small than. What do you mean with small than? You could put
Less than.
between. You can put between.
10 to
You put
20.
between 10.
To 20, not small.
Actually, no.
You can put between 10 and 20,000.
Actually,
It's not
No,
between.
no, no. It's
not
less
between-
than 10.
less than
Less than 10.
Small than
It's not between 10 and 20. It's
Oh,
less than 10.
less than 10.
So that one
What do you
cannot
mean
be
is less than?
up to 10.
Less.
Okay, less than 10.
Less than 20, less than 10.
1,000,
$1
$1.
is less than $10.
Less than
Because when you put more than 10, I really don't know what you mean, alright? So less than 10 or
Just to use the brain.
You also don't know.
It's not very sure. You
Less-
don't more than 20,000.
less than 10,000 and up to some or up to and up to this and up to. The proper English should be that way.
From 10 to
Wrong
20.
English.
Between a year, both all these are. So basically, if you have all this,
One mix
one
sense.
section you change the color, so we know that it's all joined together. If it's one color, we feel that it's all joined to one big story, and we couldn't get the effect, okay? 3% fee, okay. Good. Basically, do you feel that there are too many slides and all the questions are on the slides? Much too many slides. Or we put one slide with the heading and then you speak. You know what I mean? I think that would be more effective. Yeah. Practically reading from the slide. Our point is to complement your speech, as I mentioned before. It's not to drown your speech. But now you're using the whole thing to drown the speech. Right? On the whole, I think you did a very good job. You have research done. All these are okay. All right, give him a round of applause.